All right, so it says I'm live. Just got the notification I'm live. Gotta make sure y'all hear me. Trying to wait till this other computer kick in. Look like it's trying to kick in. My other computer is buffering. Is it buffering? Lady Law, what's going on? Is it buffering on my end? Because my other computer is buffering. Is it buffering on y'all end? Oh, let me refresh. See how that works. Oh, there we go. Can y'all hear me? Let me know. Mic check. Can you hear me? Mic check. Okay, cool. All right. What's going on? Good evening, Donald Jackson. How you doing, sweetie? Real mamas, what's going on? Sister Gal J, what's going on? Oh, Lady Lie again. Hold on. Well, Lady Lie, I gotta find that sound effect so I can start doing it for everybody who come in the chat room, because I don't just want to do it for you. I want to do it for everybody. So when they come in, because I appreciate every last one of y'all for coming in the chat room. What's up, Big Logic? What's going on with you? Y'all give me just a minute. I need to share it on Instagram real quick. If you got friends and family who want to come listen to this, please share it out with them, because I want them to hear this story about this dickhead dispatcher. What she did, she's a bitch. Hey, Proud Glamour, how you doing, my love? She's a bitch. You know what I'm saying? So I want everybody to hear what this whore did. I don't appreciate this shit at all. I don't appreciate it at all. And the fact that she's probably going to get away with it, you know, that's even more fucked up. The fact that she's probably going to get away with it. But however, though, there's some people out there signing a petition to try to get her ass in trouble. Now, what can they do to her? I had no idea. But hopefully something can be done. All right. Talking about this dickhead, dispatcher. Join me live. Link below. All right. So, boom, got that. All right, gotta share it on Instagram. Lady D, I think this is the first time I've seen you over here. What's going on, me friend? What's going on? Ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into it. Sylvia Huss, what's going on? Ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into it. Welcome to the Chris Thorne Show. What's going on, everybody? It's your man, Chris Thorns. As always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whether you're watching my content. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell y'all something. Jackie V, what's going on? Long time. How you doing, buddy? Long time. How you doing? Guys, I've been sitting at this computer since I set this show up, and it's been over 2 hours. All right? I've been sitting at this computer since I set this up, over an hour and a half and 2 hours, trying to get all these graphics and all this designed, trying to look good for y'all, trying to look professional for y'all, because I got the green screen now and I got to make it look good. I got to make it do what it do, baby. So how do y'all like this? Look how I got it set up. You know, I think it's real nice. Got the desk, you know, so got me on the screen at the top, you know, got all this shit going on. So hopefully y'all like the work that I put in just for y'all, to make it good for y'all. So how do y'all like it? Somebody say Red Rose in a bit. I don't see Red Rose. Where is she? Oh, there you go. Hey, Red Rose, what's going on? Damn, Louisiana Queen, you got another account? What's going on with you? What's up with all these accounts? What is going on with you with all these damn accounts? Damn. Did that. All right, guys. So yeah, got y'all right here. Got the no bullshit news in the background. Got the new picture that was done for me today, right there on the desk. That handsome man right there, and you got me right here at the top talking to y'all. You got my news ticket down here. You got the picture over here. You got all this good stuff over here. Much love, Mac Tyree Prosper. What's going on, Beast? Where you been, brother? How you doing, man? How you doing? Hey, deliver the news, Jack. I could care less personality. Hey, that's what's that's a true supporter right there. That's a true supporter right there. What's going on with you, brother? What's going on with you? Guys, before I get into the show, I want to do something real quick. And I kind of hate that this not making headlines, and I think things like this should make headlines. All right? So I'm sure y'all don't mind. Come on, you damn thing. Is that it? Bam, there we go. Bam, there you go. Oh man, please don't tell me it's buffering. Please don't tell me it's buffering. Yo. Please don't tell me it's buffering. No. Wait a minute. Come on now. Damn. Fire goddess. Now you have a former Colorado. Is it buffering again? Is it buffering again? Okay, some of y'all say I'm good. Some of y'all say I'm buffering. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's going on here. Why is it doing that or whatnot? Anyway, let me see if I get right into this, y'all, without it fucking up. Okay. So what I want to bring to y'all is the positive side of this show. It says we have a formal Colorado school custodian becomes an elementary school principal. And this is the man right here, a young man right here. Whatever he is, he is a school principal now. His name is Michael Atkins. He's 38 years old. He's the boss at Devers Stedman Elementary School. Uh, he was raised in the area as a kid. He had no plans to pursue a career in the Denver public school system. Um, well, y'all get to just where I'm going with this. Y'all get to just where I'm going with this. Uh, uh, a black man comes up to become a principal of a school. We don't hear much of this for some reason. And then when you do get these stories, for some reason they not on nationwide news. I don't know why. Something like this need to be on nationwide news. This was August the 21st, and we need more men right here to have an impact on our children's life. So if this man looks legit, I give him a round of applause for, hey, you know what I'm saying, taking on that role. Thank you, brother. You know what I'm saying? The way these youth is disappearing in this era, we need more men like you to probably take their role and have a major impact on the youth of today. So I'm not gonna go into the story because it look like that's what making it buffering because I see my computer running high. So you get the gist what I'm saying. Congratulations to this brother. You know what I'm saying. Hopefully he can make a change and look like the kids smile, look like they love him already. So brother, thank you. And it says right there he be cleaning up now. So thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so we're gonna get that out the way. We're gonna get that out the way. All right, and I want to bring up one more thing before we get right into it. one more thing before we get right into it. And if it's buffering, y'all, I apologize. Seriously, I apologize. This computer for some reason is real sensitive. I'll be able to another one that's stronger because apparently this is not strong, and it's making y'all buffering, and I don't like that. Well, that's crazy because I don't see no drop frames on my end. But however, though, let's get right into it. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got another one right here. 6 days ago, Tuco, I guess that's the name of this right here. You have a woman. She became an assistant principal at a school she once worked at as a cleaner. How about that? She was a cleaner. Uh, oh, come on, man. Come on, man. I I don't know what to do, guys. By his buffering, I really don't know what to do. I don't know what to do about the buffering. Guys, I promise you, I don't know what to do about the buffering. I have no idea what to do about the buffering. I'm trying to bring some positivity in the show, but it look like y'all can't enjoy it because it keeps fucking up. You know, y'all can't enjoy it because it keeps fucking up. Let me see something, guys. Hold on. Let me see something. Okay, we should be okay now. So, anyway, uh, what I was trying to tell y'all about then was there was a woman, a black woman. She was a janitor at a school. She went from the janitor of the school to now. What does she say she is? Hold on, let me put it back up. She's an assistant head school. She worked as a cleaner. Let me see if I can put this up without a. She became an assistant principal at a school she once worked as a cleaner. All right. So another black lady who has came and took over the totem pole of the school. And thanks to her too. Sorry guys, I can't show y'all, but she is a black lady. And she was a janitor. She cleaned up for the school, and she went from cleaning up the school to become the assistant principal. All right, all right, all right. And I hate again stories like this are not hitting the headlines like it should be hitting the headlines. But me, Chris Thorns, I'm gonna bring it to the headlines. So thanks to that brother, you know what I'm saying? He's a principal. Hopefully he can make a great impact on the children. And thanks to the lady, hopefully she'll make a great impact on the children. A brother and a sister coming up in the school system, making an impact on the children. You know what I'm saying? I wish both of y'all well. If you see this show, I wish both of y'all well. And thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. I don't know why y'all stories are not on national news, but treat my show as a national news, and I'm going to bring it to the light. So thanks to both of y'all. Thanks to both of y'all. Thank you so much. Thanks to both of y'all. Amen. 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 All right, guys. Let's get into the story at hand. I got two stories I want to bring to you. We got a dickhead right here. I forget what the bitch name is. Hold on, let me see what her name is. It's something. Now we're gonna hear her name as I go along, so we're gonna hear her name. But she's a dickhead, and we heard this story that this lady right here sat up here and mocked a woman who was dying, who was scared because she was drowning. And this lady just talked to this woman like she was a low down dog, in my opinion. Uh, But I did a video and I said, was she speaking truth? Because we had somebody who said they feel like that the lady was speaking truth in what she was saying to her, that she shouldn't have did this, that she shouldn't did that. Well, I say this, if the woman knew that there were floods in the area, then yes, I would say that she shouldn't have done it. But from my understanding, the lady said she did not see the flood. So she just did a regular paper route, and somehow her car fell in the water. She was drowning. This lady, or this dickhead you see, the one with the long hair over there, just at the complete ass with this woman, a complete ass, and was telling, and what y'all about to hear right now, what I played the other day, she actually told this woman to shut up. I didn't hear that part. But she actually told this woman to shut up. Let me see if I can put it up for y'all. If it don't make it buffer. So let me see if I can pull this up. Which one is it? Right here. I think this is it right here. Hold on, guys. Yeah, this it right here. So let me bring this over here real quick. How's I'm doing that? Am I buffering now? Are we still okay right now? I'm looking at my computer. It look like it buffered. Hold on. Am I okay? Am I buffering now? Can y'all hear me? Am I buffering? Okay, Sister Girl said I'm not buffering. A Red Rose said she hear me. Okay, Jim, I don't know how to say your name. Okay, not buffering. You said I'm good now. Guys, let me see if I can download this video instead. Hold on. Let me see if it'll let me download it. Okay, it don't look like it's gonna let me do it. Hold on. If I could download it, this would be so much better. So let's see if it let me download. Nope, don't know it's gonna let me download it. Oh hell. Oh hell. Yeah, I don't know what they want me to tell. Y'all saying no buffer right now, so let me see if I can do it. Let me see if I can do it without any problems. Let's go.
New information tonight. Officers with the Fort Smith Police Department getting death threats after that 911 call from a woman who died during flash flooding was released last week. Eric Mitchell with the Fort Smith Police Department tells us the department has received those threats across all platforms, including written messages and phone calls. He says, in part, there isn't anything that would rise to a threat level of concern, as most appear from out of state and include no specificity.
Outrage continues across the nation after those 911 audio recordings and body cam footage were released as officers and first responders tried to save Deborah Stevens from flash flooding. And tonight the dispute continues over the 911 dispatcher, Donna Renault, who can be heard telling Stevens to shut up as she was fighting for her life on the other end of the line.
Miss Debbie, you're going to have to shut up, okay? I need you to listen to me.
Yes, ma'am.
Would you start letter to this direction, please?
10-4. Can you start your, is your car still on there? Like, can you honk your horn?
My horn is dead.
Okay, hold on for me.
My horn is dead.
Okay, hold on for me.
Everything is dead.
Now, that was just 5 minutes before the call was disconnected. Renault, by the way, a certified dispatch trainer for new employees. She had put in her 2 weeks notice before this incident, and that call came on her last day and final shift. She was named Fire Dispatcher of the Year in February. Tonight, a petition is going around on change.org calling for an investigation and prosecution into what that petition calls, quote, crimes of negligence. Right now, that petition has more than 8,000 signatures. At this time, Fort Smith Interim Police Chief Danny Baker will not go on camera to talk about the incident further with us, but he did take to Facebook this weekend, saying that this has placed a spotlight on the city that no one would ever want, but is proud of both the people of Fort Smith and the police department. Baker also says everyone involved knew how serious the situation was when it happened, and he went on to say that he's looking to God to help guide him through this incident that has now made international news.
All right. Hopefully y'all heard that.
A bit of a short week for Bentonville as they kicked off last season, or excuse me.
And hopefully y'all was able to hear everything. And it wasn't cutting in and out. All right. Okay, Jack said she heard the whole thing. All right, cool. You heard the whole thing. Y'all hear how rude she was to that woman, told her she gonna have to shut up. Then the fool asked her, can you start your car? Bitch, she said she on the water. How the fuck she gonna start her damn car? She said she on the water. All right. How she gonna start her car? Then she said, can you blow the horn? Now, I don't know how the horn works when it's drowned in water. I don't know how this shit works, but with cars these days, you gotta take care of them like babies. Any small thing can fuck up the whole thing, all right? Hey, Miss Maria, how you doing? Good evening, good evening. All right? But at the same time, regardless of what, you know, you got a person who called 911 because y'all tell us as citizens, if anything goes wrong, call 911. This woman called 911 because she was in danger, she was panicking, she was scared. Anybody would be scared in that situation. And this woman just really did just talk to her like she shouldn't have called 911, she should have did this, she shouldn't have did that. And the fact of the matter is that she put her 2 weeks notice in, and on the last day she get this call, and she said, I guess she said herself, this is my last day, I'm going to be an asshole on my last day. Now, here's the question that I had to ask. When she found out that the lady had passed, did she feel any remorse? That would be the question that need to be asked. When she heard that the lady had passed, did she feel any kind of remorse for that lady passing? All right. What up, Pippin? What's going on? Did she feel any kind of passion or remorse when that woman passed away? All right. That's what I want to know. But even with that, though, if she felt it, was it real and was it sincere? Was it real and was it sincere? All right, guys, I want to pull up another article that talks about this, and it says, why Fort Smith dispatcher resigned. City leaders weigh in on the shocking 911. So I'm trying to make this quick so y'all won't buffer. So y'all see right here, guys, it says, why Fort Smith dispatcher resigned. City leaders weigh in on the shocking 911 call. This was September the 4th. What's today? The 7th. This was 3 days ago. Let's hear what the city leaders had to say about this 911 call, if it plays. And I guess that is probably not going to play.
New information tonight about the horrifying 911 audio between Donna Renault and a former Fort Smith 911 dispatcher and Deborah Stevens, who died in flash flooding. Fort Smith City Administrator says no criminal investigation will take place because nothing procedurally was done wrong. During the call, now 5 News reporter Allie Lynch spoke to city officials about their reactions to the death of one of their residents.
We've all heard that. And we're all saddened by what we heard. We were all troubled by what we heard.
Debbie Stevens died after her SUV was swept away by floodwaters early Saturday morning, August 24th, at the end of Kincaid Avenue in Fort Smith. Stevens was on the phone for 22 minutes as rescue crews tried to find her. In that time, according to the 911 recording that was released by police, the emergency dispatcher blamed Stevens for driving into the water and made other remarks that many considered extremely rude, even cruel, but not criminal, according to city leaders.
Miss Debbie, you're going to have to shut up, okay?
How Mrs. Stevens was spoken to was inappropriate. And I think we all agree with that. So, but what we want to do is to not lose sight of the fact that the first responders were dispatched, the call was bumped in priority, and as much effort was done by our first responders to try and get to her.
Police are currently conducting an internal investigation concerning the response time and to see if the 911 dispatcher did what she was supposed to do. And an external investigation by an outside agency is also taking place, but no criminal investigation will happen.
We pain over the loss of a good citizen, a caring citizen, somebody doing her work, and that at the end of the day, they can rest assured that we will do a thorough, honest assessment of everything surrounding this incident.
This is where Stevens' car ended up, here on Kincaid Avenue. Fort Smith Mayor McGill says he and the city will be doing something soon to commemorate Mrs. Stevens. Carl Gefkin, Fort Smith City Administrator, says the streets and fire department have met and are making changes so something like this never happens again.
They've already worked on identifying those locations in the city to put up new signage and new indication of the height of the water, and just to provide additional information to those drivers so they can see to beware.
It was Allie Lynch reporting. The 911 dispatcher, Donna Renault, was with the department for 5 years, was responsible for training new dispatchers. She was also named 2019 Fire Dispatcher of the Year. We're also learning more tonight about why she resigned from her job as a dispatcher. According to a memo, Renault put in her 2 weeks at the beginning of August so she could go back to school. That flash flooding event happened during her final shift. We also know more about the funeral arrangements for Stevens, Fort Smith woman who died in that flash flooding. She will be cremated tomorrow, then a memorial service will be held at a later date.
So they said she resigned because she's going back to school. Now, I don't know if she's going back to school to teach, or she's going back to school for herself. But if she's going back to school to teach other children, then imagine how she's going to treat your children. Imagine how she's going to treat your children if she's going to teach children. That's why she resigned, folks. She resigned because she said she's going to school. How about that? How about that? Me personally, the way she did that, I don't think any school should accept it, if you ask me. I don't think any school should accept her after they hear that shit. Because again, if she do that to that woman, and if his kid's going to be involved in his school, how you think she's going to treat them kids at school? How do you think she's going to treat them kids at school if she act like this with a grown adult, like she didn't give a fuck? And the sad thing about it is they actually telling the truth. You know, I guess she didn't really do nothing criminal. I guess. I don't know. So, man, this shit is crazy as hell. It's crazy as hell. So, That's the latest on the dickhead dispatcher for what she did to that woman. That's the latest on her. And so all I can do is just shake my head and say that things that make you go, things that make you go, That's all I can say. So, but Karma gonna bite her in the ass. I can just see it now. Karma really gonna bite her in the ass. Real tough. All right. So, all right, guys. Like I said, I got another story that I want to share with y'all. So, let's go to the next story. All right, guys. I don't know how many of y'all heard of this story. It's another sad story. And if you really listen to it, it's similar to the Malia K story. The Malia Davis story. You got a mother here who left her child with her boyfriend. And something happened to her child while allegedly with the boyfriend. And not only that, she turned around and lied to the police about what happened to her child. Don't that sound familiar? Don't they sound fucking familiar? The same shit that happened with Malia. Brittany left her child with her boyfriend. He set up there at Caucasian store talking about some Mexicans, pulled them over and took the child away from him. And you got all this bullshit. She went out of town and this, that, and the third. There's a whole crock of shit. A whole crock of shit. And you're hearing another story that's going the same, down there the same way. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to bring to your attention the story of a young lady by the name of Ciera Patino. As you can see her right there, pretty baby, pretty smile, just like Malia was a pretty baby, light skin with a beautiful smile. And on the side, on this side right here, you see her mom and her dad. All right, that's her dad. And I'm going to let y'all hear and see what took place in this scenario with this little baby right here. All right, so where's my folder? Okay. I'm going to try to play these in order if I can so y'all can catch up with the timeline.
First tonight, breaking new details about a
What is this? I didn't ask you to do anything. I want y'all to listen to this.
5-year-old girl whose body was found inside an apartment closet.
It was relatives who made the awful discovery. Brett Buffington live in Northwest Houston tonight with what investigators are saying. Brett?
And Lynn, tonight we have learned from sources in the police department that it was this little girl's grandparents. They came here to this house today because they were concerned about the 5-year-old little girl. Today, they went here, they demanded to see the girl. And when the mother couldn't do that, according to our sources in the police department, they demanded answers. That's when they found the little girl's body in the closet. And police tonight, they believe it's been there for 3 to 5 days. According to what police told us earlier this afternoon, this mother confessed to the grandparents and then to police, through the grandparents, according to police, that this little girl died on August 27th after ingesting chemicals. Police say they're going to wait on an autopsy to determine if that was her cause of death or if she died some other way. The thing that you can't argue with tonight is that this is absolutely heartbreaking.
No matter how the child died, whether it's an accidental or intentional death, for a body to be in a closet for several days, that's just...
Young Jay, what up, famo?
Tonight, police tell us they are still looking for another man who also lives in this apartment complex, according to HPD. In this apartment, I should say, not in the complex. But they want to question him as well. Tonight, that mother, she's being questioned by homicide investigators who certainly have a lot of questions for her about why this happened and why she didn't call police when it happened. We're live in Northwest Houston tonight. Brett Buffington, KHOU 11 News.
I'm sure a lot of people want to know what happened there. Thank you, Brett.
All right, so again, I'm going to try to play these videos that I got in order. And this when they first found out about the baby. All right. So what would be... Okay. I think this would be the second video right here. Let's go.
First tonight, breaking news, disturbing new details about what might have led to this 5-year-old's death. Late tonight, her mother appeared before a judge charged with tampering with a corpse.
We learned that Priscilla Torres gave detectives 2 different stories about what happened. Matt Doherty is live in downtown Houston tonight with the...
You heard that? She gave them 2 different stories about what happened to her child. Then Brittany Boynes did that. As a matter of fact, I think Brittany gave more than 2 stories here. Her shit started changing every time they talked to her. Her story kept changing. So does this not sound like Malia Davis all over again? Amen. And I've got to ask y'all how y'all like this setup. I'm actually sitting at the table now. But anyway, though, no laughing. Ain't this the same exact replica of Malia Davis? A mother lost her child. She act like she don't know. She lies because to find out she knew the whole time what happened, and just a bunch of bullshit. Just a bunch of bullshit. You understand? She gave them 2 stories. Wow. And I think it was to try to protect that motherfucker right there.
Story. Matt?
Yeah, Priscilla Torres kept her head down as the accusations were read by prosecutors. They say that she lied to police at first, then she told them what she says really happened. Prosecutors say the 27-year-old mother took her daughter, 5-year-old Ciera, to her boyfriend's house last week.
She initially told the officers that she was picked up by Santiago Esperanza in order to bring she and her daughter back to his residence for the night.
Prosecutors say Priscilla Torres told police her daughter was taking a bath, and when she went to check on her, she found a bottle of empty toilet bowl cleaner floating in the water. Police say the mom claimed little Ciera may have drank it, but then they say she changed her story, claiming her boyfriend was involved.
Her boyfriend offered to give the complainant, the child, a bath while the defendant made dinner. She observed her boyfriend with the daughter, in which she said the daughter was already exhibiting chemical burns to her extremities and also displayed some redness and possible bruising to the complainant's forehead. They decided to put the child in bed that evening.
Prosecutors say she didn't call for help because she thought CPS would take her daughter away. Torres told investigators she thought the little girl would get better on her own, but she didn't. She died Tuesday, August 27th. 6 days later, prosecutors say Priscilla and her mother called 911 from the apartment on Grove Street. First responders arrived to a smell coming from the apartment unit. Then they found Ciera wrapped in blankets at the bottom of a closet. Prosecutors say the mom claimed she wasn't trying to hide her daughter's body, but...
Defendant stated that she wrapped her daughter up in a blanket and put her in the bedroom closet without calling the authorities, as she did not want to let her go.
The DA's office says it's still waiting on autopsy results before possibly filing homicide charges. Police say they're still waiting to speak with that boyfriend tonight. Torres is being held in that jail behind me on a $50,000 bond. From downtown, I'm Matt Doherty, standing for Houston, KHE 11 News.
The details disturbing and heartbreaking. More break.
Ladies, let me ask you a question. Serious question. Let me ask you a question. Is there ever an appropriate time to leave your baby with your boyfriend? I think about what I'm asking you. Hey, Miss Cindy, what's going on? I see you in the building. Hey, Elaine, I see you in the building. What up, Bam? What's going on? Is there any appropriate time that you leave your baby with your boyfriend? Now, I'm kind of looking at it like this. Of course, when you first meet him and still try to get to know him, of course, no, common sense tell you no. But a lot of people ain't got common sense. And that's the sad part about it. But when y'all start dating, and you've been dating for the longest, is it cool to leave your child with your boyfriend? And think about it. Y'all been dating for the longest. Y'all pretty much know a lot about each other. So even though y'all been dating for a minute, been fucking and been doing everything that lovers do or boyfriend and girlfriend do, is it ever an appropriate time to leave your child with your boyfriend? Be honest. Don't lie. Don't say no because you think that's what I want to hear. Be serious. Be honest. Y'all been dating for a long time. Is it any time to be appropriate that you leave your child with your fucking boyfriend? Or maybe I should ask the question like this, in this era, is there any time that it's appropriate to leave your child with your boyfriend? Sister Girl said, hell no. Ms. Indy say no. A lot of y'all said no. Parker Lynn said, he becomes my husband. Good answer. I like that. Good answer. Good answer. I like that. Good answer. Beverly said, hell no. That's not his kid. Okay. Okay. I want y'all to think about how much of a piece of shit that this woman is. How much of a piece of shit she is. She took her own child over to her boyfriend's house. And after all this shit went down, she turned around and lied. Why would you lie about that if you took the baby over to your boyfriend's house and the baby was alive when you took him or her to your boyfriend's house, and then shit happened to the baby till you got to your boyfriend's house or after you went to your boyfriend's house? Why the fuck would you lie about that? Why would you sit up there and lie about that if you know you ain't the one who did it? Your boyfriend did something to your baby, and you gonna sit up there and fucking lie? Seriously, you gonna sit up there and fucking lie? Well, you took your baby to this whole ass nigga right here. Then gonna say he asked to give her a bath. Men, I don't know how many of y'all in my chat room right now. When do we offer to give a child a bath? I never offer to give no child no bath. I never have, ever. I never have offered no woman who I was dating or fucking whatever can I bathe their child. I never done no shit like that. What man sit up there asks a woman can he bathe their child? Sweet Tea, what's going on, baby? I don't know how many men I have in my chat right now. How many of us sit up here and ask a woman, can I bathe their child? I don't. That too, Beats. That too. I've never asked a woman, hey, don't worry about it, can I bathe your child? Nope. Too many things that go wrong with that. Unless it's my child. It's all fair game. But if it's your child, I'm not finna ask you, can I bathe your fucking child? Too much shit can happen. Too much shit can happen. Too much shit can be said. Too much shit can be done. Too many lies can be accumulated. I'm not asking you to do shit. When it's bath time, you go right on ahead, baby. I get you your towel, your drying towel. I'm not touching shit. You're not finna put me in that box talking about I fuck with your child. You're not finna put me in that box. Fuck that. Your child need a bath, you go there and give your child a bath. The furthest I'll probably do is change the diaper. That's it. But give your child a bath, don't ask me to do that shit. Nope. And I'm not going to offer it. I'm not going to offer it. If it's not my child, then I don't think I need to be giving your child no fucking bath. Amen? If that's not my child, I don't need to be giving your child no fucking bath. I don't give a damn how tired you are. You better get one of them baby wash-ups, one of them baby towels, and wipe her down. No, I'm not offering shit. And this dumbass sit up there, let her boyfriend allegedly offered to wash her child. That beautiful baby right there. That beautiful baby right there. How the fuck this shit go? That beautiful baby right there. This beautiful baby and this stupid motherfucker right here let this whole ass nigga down at the bottom allegedly bathe a child. And men, we all should know that's easy for us to get called a pedophile. You want to get called a pedophile? That's the easy way to get called one. That's a very easy way to get called one. Because this is what's going to happen. They're going to tell you, get him a bath. They just say you do it. Then, once they get through the bath, what's one of the first questions they're going to ask them? Did he touch you? Did he touch in your private area? Did he touch you inappropriate? Why would you tell me to do that, then turn around and start asking them questions like that? So no, men, young men, especially you young men, if they ask you to get a baby bath, if it ain't yours, say, hell no, I ain't going. Hell no. Fuck that. Fuck that. Kiss my ass. Fuck that. Fuck that. Somebody say they want me to play it again, I sure will. And y'all ever hit that thumbs up, please hit that thumbs up for your boy. No, you ever share it out, please share it out. Everybody need to hear this and see this. Miss Marie said she want me to play it one more time, so I will play it one more time for you, Miss Marie. Here we go.
First tonight, breaking news, disturbing new details about what might have led to this 5-year-old's death. Late tonight, her mother appeared before a judge charged with tampering with a corpse.
We learned that Priscilla Torres gave detectives 2 different stories about what happened. Matt Doherty is live in downtown Houston tonight with the story. Matt?
Yeah, Priscilla Torres kept her head down as the accusations were read by prosecutors. They say that she lied to police at first, then she told them what she says really happened. Prosecutors say the 27-year-old mother took her daughter, 5-year-old Ciera, to her boyfriend's house last week.
She initially told the officers that she was picked up by Santiago Esperanza in order to bring she and her daughter back to his residence for the night.
Prosecutors say Priscilla Torres told police her daughter was taking a bath, and when she went to check her, she found a bottle of empty toilet bowl cleaner floating in the water. Police say the mom claimed little Ciera may have drank it, but then they say she changed her story, claiming her boyfriend was involved.
Her boyfriend offered to give the complainant, the child, a bath while the defendant made dinner. She observed her boyfriend.
Miss Marie, did you hear that? I'm assuming that's the part you was trying to catch, where she said he offered to give her a bath while she cooked. I'm going to wind it back for you.
Give the complainant, the child, a bath.
Was involved.
Her boyfriend offered to give the complainant, the child, a bath while the defendant made dinner. She observed her boyfriend with the daughter, in which she said the daughter was already exhibiting chemical burns to her extremities and also displayed some redness and possible bruising to the complainant's forehead. They decided to put the child in bed that evening.
Prosecutors say she didn't call for help because she thought CPS would take her daughter away. Torres told investigators she thought the little girl would get better on her own, but she didn't. She died Tuesday, August 27th. 6 days later, prosecutors say Priscilla and her mother called 911 from the apartment on Grove Street. First responders arrived to a smell coming from the apartment unit. Then they found Ciera wrapped in blankets at the bottom of a closet. Prosecutors say the mom claimed she wasn't trying to hide her daughter's body, but...
The defendant stated that she wrapped her daughter up in a blanket and put her in the bedroom closet without calling the authorities, as she did not want to let her go.
The DA's office says it's still waiting on autopsy results before possibly filing homicide charges. Police say they're still waiting to speak with that boyfriend tonight. Torres is being held in that jail behind me on a $50,000 bond. From downtown, I'm Matt Doherty, standing for Houston, KHE 11 News.
The details disturbing and heartbreaking.
Did y'all hear what that stupid motherfucker said? I wasn't trying to hide the body. but you wrapped the body up and put it in the bottom of a fucking closet. Y'all hear that shit? She wasn't trying to hide the body, but you wrapped her up and put in the bottom of the closet. What the fuck y'all doing? Playing musical chairs? This woman is an idiot. She's an idiot. And that goes to show you, no matter how, I'm trying to get my words out. That goes to show you, no matter how you are caught up in your bullshit, people will still lie. And you caught red-handed, and you still lie. This woman is an idiot. Not an idiot, but she's a fucking idiot. Jesus, she's a fucking idiot. And man, we be fucking these idiots. Man. So, Miss Marie, I hope you heard what you wanted to hear, dear. And yes, he offered to give the child a bath. He offered it. So now, again, men, we don't sit up here and offer to give children baths. I never heard a man come in and say, hey, let me give your child a bath. Nope. Unless there's some funny shit going on. I don't even say that much. And it sounded like there was some funny shit going on. We're finna go deep into this story. And again, if you hadn't hit that thumbs up, please hit that thumbs up. Please share it out for your boy, because I think a lot of people need to hear this story. If you haven't shared it out, put it on your timeline, do whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll bring some people in. Let's talk about this. You know, let's have a good grown-up conversation. And I want to hear the outrage from you ladies, which I'm looking in the chat room now. You ladies are outraged. This is some motherfucking ridiculous. It's a motherfucking ridiculous. So get the lights up for me. Put it on your timeline or community, whatever you call this shit. Put it on there, you know what I'm saying? Tell people, hey, y'all need to come listen to this. Y'all do. Y'all do. And hopefully y'all like my news setup. Hopefully y'all like both of them. Hopefully y'all like both of them. Let me see if I got another video in here. Let me do something real quick. Hold on. I gotta get rid of some stuff. And guys, sorry about the buffering earlier. Hopefully we're not buffering anymore. I ain't seen nobody coming in. I ain't seen nobody in the chat room saying we've been buffering lately. So I'm guessing that means we cool. I guess that means we cool with it. Is this the one I just played? Hold on.
Investigators confirmed the mother of the 5-year-old girl whose body was found in a closet yesterday has been arrested.
And we expect police will tell us soon that mother's name and the charges that she's facing. But first, Janelle Bluda is here now to tell us the bizarre circumstances surrounding that little girl's death. Janelle?
Right, Faye. What man was there that offered it anyway?
So
showing the fuck won't be me.
Here, but the biggest being, how did this little
girl
die?
My child,
now, we
I'm not wiping
just
down.
Learned the name of the mother. Police have arrested the girl's mom, 27-year-old Priscilla Torres, on one felony charge of tampering with evidence, namely a corpse. Those charges were filed only moments ago. Now, we've also learned the name of that little 5-year-old girl was Ciera Patino. Now, this is a picture of her with her mom from last year. The medical examiner is still determining exactly what happened to Ciera, but police say the mother told them the little girl ingested some sort of chemicals and died about a week ago, and her body had been kept in a closet since then. Firefighters discovered the little girl's body only yesterday when relatives stopping by the home for a visit called 911 after being made aware. CPS says they have no prior history with the girl or her mother, and as far as they know, there are no other siblings. Police were also looking to question a man they believe may have been living in the apartment. Now, the little girl's death has not yet been ruled a homicide, so as for whether it was an accident or intentional, that is still under investigation, but police say it is possible that there will be more charges in this case. Guys.
Janelle Bluta, thank you. Very sad story there.
I forgot to point out something earlier. Shauna Poole, hey, babe, what's going on? Long time. I forgot to point out something earlier. Did y'all hear what she said earlier? She didn't call the police because she was afraid that CPS was going to take her child away. Are you fucking kidding me? So again, you not only you an idiot, but you selfish. You thought about your own ass instead of your daughter's. All right? You thought about your own ass, save your own ass instead of your daughter. Your daughter sitting up there sick and God knows whatever else is going on with that baby. But instead of you trying to save your child, you worried about your ass by going to jail versus save your damn child. You are a disgusting ass bitch. You are a disgusting ass bitch. Very disgusting. Very disgusting. And I don't want to hear that shit. Talk about she mentally challenged and all that. Fuck that. That's how a lot of them get away because they y'all want to holler about they mentally challenged. Ain't nothing wrong with this motherfucker. She knew exactly what she doing. If the bitch knew enough to wrap her up and put in the goddamn bottom of a closet, the bitch knew enough to call for help for this baby. Amen. I don't want to hear that shit. Talk about she's mental insane. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. Nobody needs to defend this motherfucker at all. Throw her ass straight under the jail, not in the jail, under the jail. Nobody needs to defend this woman. Oh, don't worry, dude. Your picture right there. I'm finna get your whole ass in a minute, too. You a hoe, bro. You a hoe. Want to save your own ass, not your damn daughter. Your own ass. I'm glad I don't have any children. I'm glad I ain't got no children. I can't do it. I can't do it. Man. Whew. Let's go to the next video.
Could I see first, please, Priscilla Torres?
This the video of her in court, y'all.
All right, Ms. Torres, you are charged with the felony offense of tampering with evidence.
Judge, officers were assigned to follow up. Detective Lamont responded to 7835 Grove Lane, apartment number 1206 in Houston, Harris County, Texas, to follow up on a homicide investigation when he was summoned by patrol. This location, Harris County, Texas. Officers initially arrived on scene, flagged down by the defendant and her mother, and the defendant and the mother showed officers, officers could smell a stench coming from the apartment of rotting body decay. They went in to the apartment and found a 5-year-old child who was deceased and wrapped up in blankets in the closet, in the bottom of the closet. Homicide detectives were called to the scene to follow up on what occurred. They spoke to the defendant. They read her Miranda warnings. She was brought in to give a statement. The defendant waived her warnings and spoke to the detectives. She stated a couple of different things. One, she initially told the officers that on Friday, August the 23rd, that she was picked up by Santiago Esperanza in order to bring she and her daughter back to his residence at 7835 Grove Lane, apartment 1206, which is where the body was found, for the night. This is her boyfriend. The defendant initially told detectives that her daughter continued to feel unwell on that date and was unable to hold down any solid foods for the next several days. The defendant described the days leading up to the death of her child, which was on Tuesday, August 27th, and noting officers weren't called out till 6 days later. Whereas her daughter, she states that her daughter...
Hey, hold up. Hold the fuck up. Hold up. Wait one goddamn minute. You waited 6 damn days, you nasty motherfucker? You wait 6 days? No, tell me I heard that wrong, y'all. Please tell me I heard that wrong. You waited 6 days?
Which was on Tuesday, August 27th. And noting officers weren't called out till 6 days later. Whereas her daughter...
Did Brittany Boys do the same thing to Malia? Then Brittany Boys did the same thing. When she came back in town, she didn't call the police to the next day. Well, she didn't do 6 days, but she didn't call the police to the next day. Ain't this story just like Malia Davis? Ain't this the exact replica of Malia Davis? Tell me I'm lying. The same damn near exact replica. What happened to Malia Davis? The mother waited to call the authorities when your daughter was missing and your piece of shit ass boyfriend came up with a dumbass story talking about some Mexicans took your fucking baby. Are you fucking kidding me? And this bitch waited 6 days? All because she afraid of the CPS coming to get her child? I would rather CPS come get your child to save your damn child, bitch, than what you done. Ain't this just like Malia Davis? Just like Malia Davis. The exact replica, damn near, of Malia Davis. This is a horrible ass woman. She's horrible. Ain't no way around it. I try to see good in everybody. But when you're horrible, you're just horrible. Let's continue.
She states that her daughter, the days leading up to her death on the 27th, needed assistance standing up, was unable to hold down any food, all the while being deprived of her asthma machine that had been utilized while staying with the defendant's parents, the grandparents. The defendant was convinced that if she called paramedics,
she didn't even give the baby her asthma medication, her asthma treatment. She didn't even give this baby her asthma treatment. Are you fucking kidding me? This man.
About her daughter's illness, that Child Protective Services would get involved and would take her child away from her. The defendant initially stated that she was giving her daughter a bath, and that there was a bottle of toilet bowl cleaner that was within reach of the child. She left the child alone for a few minutes, and she returned. She said there was an empty bottle of the cleaner floating in the bath water next to her daughter. The complainant was already showing signs of her skin and face peeling while she was in the bathtub, she said. She told the homicide detectives, and that she stated that she had a fear of involving the authorities as CPS would get involved and take her child away. The defendant stated she felt the complainant would recover from her injuries due to her caring for her at home, but that the child ultimately expired on Tuesday, August 27th, 6 days before officers were called to the scene. Upon further questioning of the defendant recanted her initial story and stated that On the first night, she came back to Santiago Esperanza's home, her boyfriend again, on Friday, August the 23rd, and that her boyfriend offered to give the complainant, the child, a bath while the defendant made dinner. The defendant stated the door was closed, and upon opening the door, she observed her boyfriend with the daughter, in which she said the daughter was already exhibiting chemical burns to her extremities.
With the door closed,
and also
y'all.
displayed
The
some
door
redness
closed.
and possible bruising to the complainant's forehead. The defendant states that in concert with her boyfriend, that they decided to put the child in bed that evening without calling for emergency medical services. And she said that she continued to add that she did not seek EMS for the child at this time. The defendant stated that she took her injured child with her to another vacant apartment so that the mother of her boyfriend's child and other children could spend the night with him without seeing the defendant or the injured child. The defendant states that she spent the night on Sunday, August 25th in an empty apartment unit on the premises with her injured child without calling for emergency personnel. The defendant continued to add that she was allowed back into her boyfriend's unit the next morning on Monday, August 26th, and that the child ultimately died on the afternoon of Tuesday, August 27th. The defendant stated that she wrapped her daughter up in a blanket and put her in the bedroom closet without calling the authorities, as she did not want to let her go, she said. She told the officers. The defendant neglected her duty in which she
Get the
supported
fuck
her
out of here.
child
You let her
with
go
proper
when you let the
medical care,
dude gave her a bath. You
especially
let her
in
go
case of
then.
extreme injury, and also failed to seek appropriate and immediate care, and also concealed evidence of this homicide charge, which may be filed later, Judge, once the autopsy is concluded on the child.
Ms. Torres, excuse me, there is probable cause to detain you. Would you like to have Ms. Gonzalez help you with your bond?
Ms. Torres, this was a 1-1. She has no criminal history, thus no failures to appear, Judge. This is her first arrest. She's 27 years old. She's lived.
Oh, Lord, here they go with this shit. She never been arrested. She's young. She's 27 years old. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo, boo-hoo. Kiss my ass. She's 27 years old, old enough to know what the fuck she was doing, man. Shut up. Shut up.
In the Houston area all her life. She currently resides with her parents, where she's been for the past 4 years, same residence. She's been unemployed since she first got pregnant with this child, Judge, and she's been a stay-at-home mom, so she has no income. She does have asthma as well. Judge, she is asking, the bond PSA recommends bond be set at $10,000. We are asking, Judge, that you consider her for a personal bond and set the bond where it is at $10,000.
And what's the state's position for bond, please?
Judge, we have filed a motion for a high bond. We are requesting a $100,000 bond. We would note again that this defendant may be charged with injury to a child, certainly, and perhaps homicide. So we're asking for a $100,000 bond. David Barr.
Wait. Why she's getting the bond, period? I don't know how the law system works. Why she's getting the bond, period? Fuck her bond. Hey, bossy boss, what's going on, lady? Hit that thumbs up for your boy. Why she's getting a bond, period? Look, this is what I'm saying, man. How the judicial system works when it comes to women, when it comes to men. Now, check this out. What if that had been my big red ass up in there and I did that shit? I bet you they won't give me a damn dime for bond. I never been arrested. She can say all that shit, but they still gonna throw me under the jail. How much you want to bet that? This lady who's defending her, I guess I can't knock her because she is a defender, I guess. I don't know. But the fact of the matter is, you try to say she never been arrested before, you know, so she's 27 years old, and no, fuck that. Fuck that. If I was a defender, I would have been like, damn, you 27 years old? You never been arrested? But you arrested this time, bitch. Ah! Take her ass to jail. Fuck this bitch. I would have threw her paper in her, but man, take her to jail. I'm not defending this shit. Take her ass to jail.
Filed some requests regarding conditions of any bond that's set. So I would like to follow up on his request that the defendant surrender her passport or other documents, that she have no contact with either the child's father, which I can state again for the court, or any member of the Tango Blast street gang, which the child's father is known to be a member of, and that she not
There it goes. 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 I done heard it all now. There you go. Street gang. There you go.
Permission as we're pursuing this additional homicide, possible homicide charge. And that would be our request, Judge. We are certainly opposed to any PR bond. I'm requesting $100,000 bond.
Ms. Torres, based on the nature of the allegations, I'm setting your bond at $50,000. You'll be seeing the judge in the 351st District Court. When you get to that court, if you're unable to post this bond, you certainly can ask that judge to reduce the bond for you. Would you like to have a court-appointed lawyer, ma'am?
Yes.
And are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes.
As far as conditions go, there's no way I can have her surrender any documents here, so I'm going to leave all that up to the judge in the 351st, because by then you'll probably have a better idea where this case is going to be headed.
Yes, sir. I'll make a note. Thank you, Judge.
All right. Thank you very much, Ms. Torres. You may have a seat, please.
The court was asking for a $100,000 bond. They reduced it down to $50,000. That's fucking amazing. That is fucking amazing. That is fucking amazing. That's fucking amazing to me. That's fucking amazing. They asked for $100,000. And she got to reduce to $50,000. Then got a chance to go before a judge to reduce it down even more. How about that? How about that? How about that? How about that? Wow, this is amazing. This is fucking amazing. I'm just shocked. Wow. I am shocked. I'm baffled. I am so baffled. I'm baffled.
Santiago.
This one I'm finna show y'all guys. The man has gone to court too, so he's in trouble for this as well. I'm gonna let y'all see the court video, then I'm gonna go back and read, how he's got in trouble over this shit too. This is a motherfucking ridiculous.
Esparza Jr. Sir, you are here pursuant to a warrant for your arrest for the felony offense of tampering with evidence, namely a human corpse. The fact that it's a warrant means that probable cause has already been found in your case. Your case is assigned to the 351st District Court. The judge in that court is George Powell. Are you requesting a court-appointed lawyer to represent you in this case?
As of right now, yes, ma'am.
Are you a United States citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you consent to allow Ms. Gonzalez to represent you at this bond hearing? Mr. Sanchez, does the state have a position with regard to bond?
Yes, Your Honor. The state would ask that he be held at no bond. He is a true habitual, and we will be filing a motion to hold him.
I only see one pen trip.
I have a conviction out of Parker County in 2014 out of the 415th District Court for the felony offense of possessing a prohibited item in a correctional facility. And he also has a conviction for injury to a child out of this county from 2011.
Okay, I did not.
Did y'all hear that? Oh, man. Another one who has a history of hurting children. Back in 2011, he hurted a child back in 2011. So not only he's in a gang, but he's been known for hurting children. And this woman, I guess she liked the bad boys regardless of what he's done in the background. Or maybe she didn't even do a background check. Or maybe she did. She just didn't give a fuck. Maybe he fucked up good and that's what she liked. He's in a gang and he has a history of hurting children. He got in trouble back in 2011 for hurting a child. How ironic. How fucking ironic.
See the out-of-county conviction, which is a third-degree felony. Okay, thank you. Ms. Gonzalez?
And can I ask a further question? Was he in custody? Was it one pen trip he was there on?
No, he has one from 2014 that he did 2 years TDC. And then he got 10 years deferred in 2009, and then he was sentenced to 4 years TDC in 2011.
If I'm correct, he picked up the offense while he was in custody.
What haven't this motherfucker done? God damn. What? Man.
In TDC?
I don't see how he could have picked up.
Can you clarify that for us?
I don't know either. I just show that I just have the dates for the
What's the offense?
The prohibited item in a correctional facility.
So he was in prison at the time?
Yes, I see what she's saying. What she's saying is to hold somebody as a true habitual, they have to have been sentenced to TDC, done their sentence and gotten out, and committed another offense and done their sentence and gotten out, and now be charged with a third offense. And what Mr. Gonzalez is saying is he was still in TDC for the possession of a controlled substance in a correctional facility. So he didn't get out and commit another offense. And she's right about that.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
And ask for a certain amount at this point. Proceed under the no bond.
Well, in light of that, Judge, then we would ask for an upward departure from the bond schedule. I'm not sure if you are aware of the facts of this case or not, Your Honor.
I am. I read the warrant before court, and I intended to ask Mr. Esparza. Did you want to hear the allegations in the warrant, Mr. Esparza? Okay, thank you. Go ahead, Mr. Sanchez.
I will say then, and as you're aware, and I'll just state for the record, that his co-defendant in this case indicated that there was evidence of injury to the child that she did not see on the child prior to Mr. Esparza possessing the child. I believe he was giving her a bath. And I would note that one of his prior TDC trips is for injury to a child. So I do have some concerns regarding community safety. And so we would ask for an upward departure in the bond schedule, and we would ask for a $100,000 bond in this case.
Ms. Gonzalez?
Judge, and if I may, the co-defendant in this case is the only evidence that's against him at this time, which case she started out by saying she was the one that gave the child a bath and then changed her story. So that is the only evidence at this time I believe the state's presenting. He has lived in the Houston area all his life. He has 3 children, a 5-year-old that he pays child support for in the amount of $500 a month. He also has a 9-year-old and an 11-year-old. He's lead maintenance, has a job, been there for the past year, making $2,600 a month. He does have several family members who would make sure he gets to court. I want to note, Judge, that he turned himself in yesterday to the detectives in this case. He has not, he's not a flight risk. He has, all his family is here. He's never been to Mexico. He doesn't even have a passport. Judge, we're asking that you set bond in the amount of $20,000, according to the PSA.
So, go ahead.
I was going to say the injury to a child conviction is not his only conviction. His entire criminal history is full of assaultive and violent offenses involving both adults and children. With regard to the co-defendant's prior statement, I would just point out that while none of his prior assault family member convictions, as in plural, were committed against this co-defendant, the state would not be surprised if, she may or may not have not implicated him the first time around when she spoke to police out of fear of perhaps being retaliated against by him, given his history of domestic violence.
Okay, so he has 3 prior felony convictions. One of those is the injury to a child, which he did 4 years TDC. He also has a state jail endangering a child conviction. In addition to that, he has an assault family violence conviction from 2015, 2 assault bodily injury convictions from 2009 and 2007. There is an extensive assaultive history, including one involving children. Based on that and the allegations in this particular case, Mr. Esparza, I am going to set your bond at $100,000. I'll refer any request for a lower bond or a personal bond to Judge Powell in the 351st. And that is for the safety of the community based on the violent history and the violent allegations in this case. Thank you, sir.
What I just tell y'all? What did I just tell y'all? Her shit got reduced to $50,000. They threw him the whole $100,000. What I tell y'all? Her shit got reduced to $50,000. His shit is at $100,000. I told y'all. His shit said at $100,000 while hers got reduced to $50,000. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? Man, wow. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? Wow. How about that? How about that? Wow. How about that, man? How about that? How about that? I think I'm gonna stop right there. There is more to this. They actually got a timeline out of all the events that took place or whatnot. But y'all pretty much know what's going on here, you know. And if y'all want to see the timeline, I will post a link in the description box. As a matter of fact, hold on, let me do that now. If y'all want to see the timeline, then I'll post it in the description box. Y'all go take a look at it yourself. Y'all go take a look at it yourself. Right there. Or I might just do a separate video on that or not. But y'all want to take a look at the timeline. That's a timeline from when the baby got hurt that led up to all the arrests and this, that, and the third. There you go right there. Take a look at that timeline. I think we all in agreement that this woman is a piece of shit. She's a piece of shit. And for what it sounds like, you know, he's no better. He got all these prior convictions, which sound like 2 of them was for hurting children. And you mean to tell me that this woman did not know that this man got prior convictions of hurting children? Or again, maybe she did know, she just didn't give a damn. You know, like I say, people, women dick come a dime a dozen. Men pussy come a dime a dozen. I mean, it ain't that serious. I don't give a fuck how fine somebody is. It is not that serious. It is not that serious that you sit up there and literally let your child get harmed because you want to be with a piece of shit. Yeah, man, this shit ain't. It's not that serious. It's really not that serious. You know, I know y'all women be saying you like the bad boys and this, that, and the third. Hey, you know, you go for what you know. You go for what you know. But yeah, man, I don't know what else to say. I don't know what to say, but I'll try to keep up with this story as much as possible and bring y'all updates. And also, I will keep y'all up to date on what's going to go on with the dickhead dispatcher and what's going to happen with her situation or whatnot, which probably about nothing ain't going to happen with that. Nothing ain't going to happen with that. But as always, I keep y'all updated as much as possible. But I'm saddened by this. This is sad, man. This really is sad. Again, another Malia Davis story. Just happened different. Just happened different. But in that though, it's damn near the exact replica of what happened to Malia Davis. Damn near the exact same story that happened to Malia Davis. Wow. How about that? But on the note, guys, thank y'all for joining me. Another good show, I guess. I guess you could say this is a good show. I don't know how to feel about this one. I really don't. I don't know how to feel about this one. What up, Flawed? This is sad. Very sad. But other than that, though, you know, again, hopefully y'all like the designs. You know, that's one design I did tonight. Then y'all just seen the other one that I did. Y'all seen the other one I just did, which was this one right here. So again, you know, hopefully y'all enjoyed it. Again, when I set that show up, I literally sat here the whole time at this computer setting all this shit up. So I'm telling y'all, content creators and all this stuff, you know, if you take it serious like I do, this shit takes some time to set up. It seriously takes some time to set up, you know. So hopefully this was good for y'all. But it's not really about the setup. It's about me bringing awareness about these babies and how they getting fucked in society. You understand? So, hey, what can I say? Or that? What can I say? Hey, Muggy, what's going on? You know what to do, Muggy. Get them thumbs up for your boy. On that, though, y'all take care of yourself and each other. If you ever told your child you love them, please do, because tomorrow is never promised. Your man, Chris Thorns, and I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.